Imagine a company that manages $13.5 trillion. That's more than the GDP of the United States and China combined. It owns shares in Apple, Google, Tesla, Coca-Cola, and even your own bank. It influences government policies, invests in crypto, and even in the recovery of Ukraine. This is not a conspiracy theory, this is BlackRock. Today, we'll break down who they are, how they became a giant, and why they are spoken about in whispers. Subscribe, because this video might change your perspective on the world of finance. In New York, 8 friends, including Larry Fink and Robert Capito, were working at Blackstone, a private equity firm. They wanted to manage risks better than anyone else. They started with fixed income bonds. The name? BlackRock, a breakaway from Blackstone. 1992. Achieved independence, with $17 billion under management, AUM. 1999. Had an IPO on the stock exchange, $165 billion AUM. 2000s. The crisis. BlackRock was hired to analyze toxic assets for the U.S. Federal Reserve during the 2008 financial crisis. They earned a reputation as the saviors. The key leap, 2009, they acquired Barclays Global Investors for $13.5 billion. With this deal, they obtained iShares, the largest platform for ETFs, index tracking funds. BlackRock was now the king of passive investing. What makes BlackRock unique? ALADDIN, their proprietary AI risk management system. It's used by governments and banks worldwide. Influence. BlackRock is the top shareholder in 80% of S&P 500 companies. Together with Vanguard and State Street, they form the Big Three. They actively vote at shareholder meetings. Critics argue this reduces competition and drives up consumer prices. Examples. They hold significant shares in Apple, 7%, Microsoft, and even in arms manufacturers and the fossil fuel sector. 2025 news. They acquired HPS for $12 billion, private credit, launched a Bitcoin ETF in Europe, and introduced a new Texas-focused ETF. But also some losses. $500 million in fraud linked to an Indian CEO, and an exit from the Tricolor Fund. BlackRock is into crypto. 2024. They launched a Bitcoin ETF, IBIT, which saw record inflows. 2025. An Ethereum ETF, a European Bitcoin ETP. Fink stated, "Crypto and gold are assets of fear." Tokenization. They are planning to use blockchain for their funds. 2025. Reached a record $13.5 trillion AUM, but also faced issues, fraud in the private credit sector. Larry Fink in his 2025 letter, "We are reimagining retirement and expanding access to markets." BlackRock is neither purely evil nor purely a hero. It is a machine that manages your retirement funds. They make money accessible through ETFs, but their influence is immense. Do they control the world? No, but they certainly shape it. What do you think? Is it a conspiracy or genius business? Let me know in the comments. Like this video if you were shocked. Subscribe, the next video is about Vanguard. Thanks for watching.